Okay guys, we're here at the Broadway Night Lights. You can see our sponsorship banner here. They're gonna play football, as they say. Americans say soccer, us, we say football. So there's gonna be some kids here running around. They're gonna have some professional soccer players come. Again, we wanna always support our neighborhood and all that goes around. It's always not always about money or about cars or about jewelry, but sponsorship, making sure the kids have what they need. So this event is going to go on today. If you're into soccer, you're going to see cool stuff happening here. We're going to try to hang out and try to watch it. Not sure what time it starts, but we'll see. But again, always support the kids and always make sure everyone is happy and healthy. That's the most important part. Okay, so this event is almost 5 blocks. So now we're going to walk around, see some of the things that are going on. We'll get some of it on video. Greg is DJing, so we'll have that video too. A proud dad moment for me. He's gonna spin here and then he's gotta go DJ somewhere else, so he did an early set. So let's go see what else they have going on in at this event. We're here with Robert Vargas. Some of you guys might recognize him, you better. He does a lot of murals around Los Angeles. Tell us some of the ones you've done recently.
Well, I think the most recent one that people are really interacting with and responding to is the Ohtani mural of Shohei Ohtani in Little Tokyo, overlooking the entire city there. Really great. We just won Game 5 yesterday. And of course, Our Lady of DTLA just down the street. I'm currently painting the Guinness World Record for the largest mural in the world over on 5th and Hill. Right. I got a mural here at the Block. Several murals also at 6th and Spring. Right here in the Spring Arcade. You know, downtown LA is a place where I live, love, and create. So you guys got to come out and visit.
Yeah, he's definitely embedded in the downtown environment. He goes all over United States, the world to do things, but this is where he's based in. So follow him on his social media. We'll just put his information down here. Follow him, check out what he does. Okay guys, so we're about 4th and Broadway. Look behind me, you see a giant Ferris wheel. It's cool. I think the kids like it and obviously adults like it. It was a big investment for them to do this, but it had to be done because it's such a cool experience to get on one. And then just right here, this is the Perla building. It's a condo building that was built a couple years ago. And they're selling condos here. There's a lot of residential here in downtown. And that's one of the nicest, most newest buildings. So we're gonna continue walking, try to get to the main stage, see what's going on over there. We're actually early. The event starts at 4. We're about 10 minutes early, but we wanted to come here when it wasn't crazy busy so that we're not walking around and getting through people. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in downtown, especially on Broadway. Broadway is one of the oldest streets in Los Angeles. It actually, the Broadway that you hear about in New York, that people are doing like theater and this and that used to be here. And then in the 1930s or 1940s, it moved to New York. They try to bring it back, but it's just embedded over there in New York, so it's not gonna come back here. So they're doing a lot of different things. They got restaurants, they got bars, they got stores. Definitely somewhere cool to come and visit if you're in downtown. It's usually not closed like this, obviously the street, it's open. This was the old El Pollo Loco building, and now for Halloween, they've kind of set up these kind of cool, like those cannons, and then there's like a head of some kind of a dinosaur or some kind of a whatever that is over there, and then they have that lady all the way at the top. If you look, there's a guy hanging from the side of the building, and then there's that clown right there. They only put this up during Halloween. It's not normally like this. You know, I think the big thing about the jewelry district that I love is, first, is the way the families have put all their monies together. They bought that building, and then the other families that own jewelry stores within our building. It's very family oriented and it generates income for a lot of people, and you know everyone there. So if I walk around our building, within 5 minutes of walking around, there's 10 people saying hi to me. They're asking about this, they're asking about that. I'm asking them about how they're doing. So that's the part I really love about it. And obviously the people that own our building, they're very understanding. They donate a lot of money to a lot of different organizations, and they're embedded in downtown. We say we're the 2nd largest jewelry center in the country. Realistically, we're the first because the other buildings that are in New York are combined, different ownership. We are definitely the biggest one in the country, and we're looking to maybe expand our jewelry center. I'm not gonna say more than that. We're having some thoughts and discussions about that because we know the business, we understand downtown, so why do anything else? Why invest anywhere else when we can invest in things that we know? So that's kind of what I like about it, and I love downtown. I've been working in downtown for almost 25 years on and off. So yeah, it's a great environment. Behind me is Grand Central Market. Also, you see LA's finest behind me, LAPD. We're big supporters of them. They have a big community outreach here in downtown at their central location. And so we support them however we can. Behind me is Grand Central Market. Again, very large. They have almost like 50 or 60 restaurants, small, that you come here, at lunchtime it's busy, at night it's busy. They're unique also because they encompass both Broadway and Hill Street, kind of like our building. So they go all the way through to the other side. Great ownership, again, very supportive. They have good security, a lot of good food. So if you're coming to downtown and you want to eat something, if you're not at St. Vincent Court and you're up towards 4th Street and Broadway, this is definitely the place to come. So I've been here a couple of times. Again, it's kind of far from where we are, but I've come to court here unfortunately for eviction cases, and it's very close to the courthouse. So either come before court or after court and get something to eat. You can see it's just a hustle and bustle. When there's a Dodger game, it's insane here before the game and after the game. A lot going on, a lot of good restaurants. This Lucky Bird is really good. I've come here before. There's also, it's not just food. They have like ice cream, they have shakes, they have alcohol. Look, you guys see some of the samples that they have here of the foods. And all different kinds of genres. So it's going to be like Middle Eastern, Mexican food, Italian food, all different kinds. And then you can see how big it is. I mean, we've been walking for like a minute. We haven't gotten halfway there. And then there's a whole section on the other side that has a different stuff. This is pretty good. I've been here before. They sell like kettle corn. They sell like spices. I bought some stuff here for home. Who doesn't love candy?
One of your favorites?
Yeah, my favorite. Unfortunately, don't let my doctor hear that. And then this one kind of looks like the Dodgers sign, but it's not. But it's kind of cool that it's like that. And then they usually have samples sitting out like this, so you can see what kind of food they have. And then I think this month's theme is Oktoberfest. So you can see the signs and the chairs and the tables and the t-shirts up here. Another dog. I love it. And then I love this. Check it out. Let's get that on video. Come on, let's see. There you go. Very good. Good job. I could go on and on. There's some Japanese food. There's Chinese food. Every kind you can think of. Pizza, sticky rice, ramen. This is a Saturday, and it's like this every Saturday. It's not because of the event that we're having. It's just busy here all the time. Even oysters, seafood. Egg slut, I love that. So since the Dodgers won yesterday, there's gonna be a whole bunch of games and it's gonna be packed here. That's some hard house playing, a little bit of gabber for those of you that know. Okay guys, so we're at 3rd and Broadway at the main stage. Big banner of Kevin De Leon and his program. We're very supportive of him. He runs Council District 14. He's running for re-election. He's been very good to the Jewelry District and to our building. In general, he loves downtown, and so we support what he does. So that's part of the reason why we sponsored events here, because we want to see him succeed and have another run here for the next 4 years. So yeah, so I'm here in front of the main stage, and I turned to the right, and I realized that's the tunnel that Alex used the second time around when they made that run with Nicholas.
1, 2.
First one they did on 2nd Street, but there was some construction. That's the 3rd Street tunnel. That's where everyone goes through to hear their exhaust. So we always support Alex too, of course. Okay guys, so we're here at LA's finest. LAPD, of course, we support what they do and all that they do for the city. So they're here making sure everybody's safe. And this event goes off without a hitch. I know all of them from just being in downtown. We enjoy supporting them and doing what we can for them. So always support your LAPD. All right, guys, so we're getting close to 6th and Broadway. Look behind my shoulder. You can see Greg DJing. He's on from 4 to 5. So pretty cool. Again, proud dad moment for him doing an event like this. Let's go talk to him, see if we can bother him. He's DJing. I don't want to bother him too much, but let's go see. So you got your wristband, you're good?
Yeah.
So another part of this event is the cars. So if you look at this, I used to have an 82 Cutlass, it was blue. There's an 82 Cutlass Lowrider. The Lowrider scene and the Lowrider families are all from LA. It all started here. There's all over the place, but it started here. Started near Dodger Stadium, started in Echo Park, and we're so close to that right now. Look at all the cars that are here. These are all Lowriders, and again, it has to do with family. It's not just about the cars. but it's the dads with their kids, with their wives coming to these events. Yeah, there you go, right there. Look at all these guys. Those are kids with their dads, hanging out and looking at their cars and just chilling. And it has nothing to do with, it has no color, it has no barriers. It's going to be everybody. There are Armenian lowriders, there's Hispanic lowriders, there's African American lowriders. It's all over the place. It's such a cool environment. So check out some of the cars. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story about this car right here. So this is I want to say it's a 59 Impala, if I'm not mistaken. My dad had one of these. Not a lowrider, of course. He had a 4-door. It's got the crazy wings in the back for the rear lights. He had one in the Middle East. It was 3 on the tree, as they say. So it was the manual shift, but it was on the column. It wasn't down here. 3-speed, and it had a clutch. It was crazy. I'd never seen something like that. In the Middle East, you don't see too many American cars. Usually Mercedes or some kind of a Middle Eastern car. But for him to have a Chevy back in the 70s like that, it was pretty cool. So if I ever find one like his, I'm definitely buying it for myself as an homage to all the things he's taught me as a young man. See the wings back there? See, that's got the wings?
Yeah, that's like a whole thing, right?
Yeah. There's an Impala, 7. It's all Chevys.
Oh, really?
These are all going to be Chevys. Yeah.
Another Cutlass?
Yeah, another Cutlass. Actually, the same, almost the same color as what I used to have. Let me see if it's the blue. Yeah, it's the blue with the dark blue on the top. Yeah, Monte Carlo, another Cutlass, another Impala, another Impala. Yeah, it's all Chevys. The Fords don't do this. It's all a Chevy, baby. These are old school. They're lower. They usually have like crazy exhaust on them. It's like loud. You can see the old plates on it. So these are cars from the 30s and 40s. When we go in our building, and you've seen it in our Broadway lobby where we have that picture, these are the kind of cars that you see there. Obviously not fixed up like this, just stock. But yeah, this is really cool. Again, completely different type of people that drive this, but the concept is still the same. Family getting together on a Sunday and cruising, which is always cool. We do it with Alex, now we do it with fast cars, and we do it with like cars with loud exhausts, but this is where it started from. And we got to remember that when we think about cars and how the process started. This is it. So check this car out on the side over there. Can you guys guess what that's for? Make a comment below and let me know what you think that's for. I'd like to see what people think. Yeah, look at this thing's insane. As they say, slow and low, that is the tempo. This car, you gotta drive slow. You just cruise with this. It's not a car you drive fast on. I guarantee you this car probably never makes it to the freeway. This comes from some guy's house here and then goes back home, all on the street. Very cool, very slick, very big. Look at the size of the hood. It's huge. It's an OG Caddy, baby. Yeah, look at this color. This thing's definitely lowered. And then again, OG Impala, but no hydros. Just original look, great color on this one. There's a mirror on there. You can't see it. We'll have to blur it out, but it's pretty cool mural. So that's a big thing for lowriders too. It's the artwork that's done on it. It's the paint job. This paint job is done with love and care, just like jewelry. People can make jewelry all they want, but when they make it with love and care, as one of our tenants, Vartan, was telling us, it's important that you love what you do. And the guy who painted this car and did the lines on the side, did it with love and care. Yeah, so check out the detail on the headlights. Pretty cool. Again, a lot of time taken to do these things.